Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's me, it's your boy Rare. I'm back again with another video. Okay, so today I'm going to teach you guys how to set up your agents. This is pretty much, as you can tell from the title, it's a no bullshit, just straight to the point video and guide, I guess, to agent. This is going to be my skill build. I will show you the add-ons and most importantly, the setup for abilities. Now, first thing you want to do, is you want to go into, I'm just going to show it like this, go into all skills. Yep, set your add-ons up, just pause, take a screenshot, whatever. I'll explain some of these, like some of these abilities are just, they're your heavy hitters, you know, bullet storm, etc. Death ring is like a DP shred, so you want to have DP shred on it, for example. All attack damage reduction shred by 5 for, you know, just try and kind of keep this one up. And I'll explain this one really quickly. You can probably skip this part, but I'll explain this really quickly. So for those of you who wonder how this is set up, if you've seen content creators and streamers make this sort of video, I made a little bit video on this in the past. You can go check that one out. It's with Seraph when she came out on the thumbnail. First things first, if you want to set it up so you have exactly what I have here, take your time. I'll scroll through this. And you can set up here. So this is for all the new players. Also, if you're new, welcome to video and stuff. I'm not trying to make this really short, just trying to make it a really short video. So here is what it looks like. You could put cooldown 6. What you do is you fill in this. Now, for example, I can give you you guys an example here. Let's say you wanted to have this as shift. SH is shift, right? So let's say if you want to have shift LMB, what you do is you type, let's say, shift. You put on CD4. It's Reaper's Barrage. Shift /N and then LMB, right? So shift LMB, LMB, RMB. There you go. And now what would happen is instead of SH LMB, which is what I have, you can have it look like this here. Oop. So one sec. Shift /N. LMB, LMB, but LMB, RMB, boom. And now it should change. So there you can see it went down. Let's say if I do the same thing for shift LMB, so I can put shift /N LMB. Okay. And then that's how you get it to look like this. And then you can sort them however you want, in whatever direction you want. Now, I'll explain the combo to you guys a little bit, and I'll preview it for you, okay? See, you just want to use this pretty much whenever you can. RMB, it opens up really quickly. And you kind of want to reposition with Q. When you're behind, open up with Shift LMB, RMB, sorry, Shift LMB. And then technically, this is the next flow. So something with WE, for example, you can use it as a sort of like gap closer. And this is one of those gap closers. It's like Strikers teleport, you know, it teleports on top of the target. So Q is just a positional. It flips you around behind. But for WE is going to be a literally teleport on target. Okay, so whichever target I have, let's say it's this one. Boom. Okay, all the way in the back here. It ignored all the others, went straight to the back and does the grenades. You want to use this as repositions. I have the repositions down here as well. The shifts, you know, the shift directional, and obviously Shift E if I want to go on top somewhere and just Shift E over there. Right. So these are all down here. You can put them on whatever you want. These are all my movement skills. I do have E in my combo, and I do have Q, and I do have WE. Now the reason why I have them there is, for example, let's say we pull a mob, we'll open right click, the mob gets close, get behind, shift RMB, flows really well into shift LMB, right? Then they spin around, okay? So the second thing you want to do is you want to WE, get behind. Now after you WE, E on top of them, back F, get the DP shred, back E. Okay? So WE, E, back F, and WE. Now, the reason I have it like this is I'm trying to make this a little bit newbie friendly. Maybe it's not the perfect guide. The class has only been out for like a few hours or a few days, sorry. And I've leveled manually basically to 61, and then now I've just kind of like had it tagged, boosted almost to 62. After the teleport behind with the SF, Keep in mind SF flows really well into other spells. Like you can do like the SF into shifts F into shift C. SF really, you want to have like the DP shred. If you're like in a big crowd, you want to make sure you have the SF out so you can like kind of like get these debuffs out. And shift F is like a heavy hitter, like your bullet storm. Deadeye has it as well. What you want to do, so again, so we're coming from this position, going behind. Let's say you E to the targets, you can back F, but if you need to stay here, you don't need to back E, right? From the teleports to the back F, like this, you can do SF into shift C. Okay, so see the like WEE is always going to be good, right? WEE because you get far back, but if you don't need it, again, let's say you want to use a range, you want to stay at ranged, for example, because you're a range class teleport. Okay, what you can do is open with back F, so your teleports back F into back LMB into back RMB. These are like the final few abilities. They're less important, but they're really good fillers. But you know they're a bit more range. Remember, you're a range class, so you can use that to your advantage. And pretty much this is like how I would nail it. So I'm going to try and do the combo for you guys. Very many things are situational. You really have a lot of repositioning tools. I think he's going to be great for high end. I don't know how he is currently with like Zephyros and whatever, but if you can get behind mobs, you know, it's always going to be good. You're always going to get good damage. So again, C, right click, Q, just roll over, shift RMB, shift LMB. Then you need to go behind them again. Oh, sorry. E, back F, shift C. Okay, and then you go back LMB, back RMB, and then restart again. Okay, over. If you need distance again, grenades. You know, WE into back E is really good. And if you notice something with my skill guide here, you'll see that basically I like to do things like back F, you know, back LMB, back RMB, etc. Right? Well, RMB, LMB. I would ideally do LMB, SLMB into RMB. It just flows better. It's like bam, because this one has, as you can see, yeah. And the RMB into shift RMB, because if you see how I'm pressing it, I will show my key inputs just as an example. So if you see, I'm pressing C, RMB. I'm holding RMB pretty much like you won't see it now, but I'm holding RMB pretty much mid grind. And then when I roll over, I'm still holding RMB into LMB. Then I go back again. E, SF, back. If I don't use back E, I can stay here. So let's do like this. E, SF, shift F. So I'm pressing shift F. So I'm holding F down the whole time into shift F, into shift C. So it's kind of like I'm trying to like teach you guys it from a perspective of kind of like a lazy grinder, like where you can probably do it a little bit better. Maybe there's like the sweatiest rotation where you can cut out half of these. But these are the priorities here, you know. C, RMB, get the shift RMB out, get the shift LMB out, you know. Use your 100%. Yep. W, E, F, and then you can do the bullet storm into this. And then you can do the grenades if you want. And then RMB, C, holding C down. You see you can't like Q back in, so then you would want to have, so yeah. Really cool things that flow into each other, just like that was, you know, just getting the WE into E, E into WE, E to WSE, sorry. WE, E, SE, right? Really nice, really fancy, really cool. Good damage, DP shred. Add-ons kind of make sense for this. You know, add-ons are very personal. You can move them around however you want. It really makes the class. Oh, I have a loot scroll running here. Thanks for reminding me in the chat. Loot scroll running. But yeah. Anything else? The dashes. Keep in mind you can dash, then like hold left click, then hold right click, then he throws like the grenade and it pushes him a little bit. This is not a PvP combo. This is just going to be for PvE, as it probably would say in the title of the video. Yeah, just keep in mind the final few things. If you do like, let's see, you want to get to this target, E, SE, bam, you know, you can really, like I teleported here, but I can be all the way over here at that point, you know? And if you want to be closer, you do the opposite, right? So you need to do a close-up or close-range execution. And keep in mind, you can also queue into like all the other abilities. Boom, you can do like this, shift, then do your debuff. I don't have it here on cooldown. I do like this spell, but it's really good. I think it'll be good because it has a forward guard. It's shift Q, and it's I would say maybe it's more better for PvP, but it's a down smash. I'm gonna try to read it without it. I am getting, where is it? Shift E, Reaper's Mercy. Yeah, Reaper's Mercy looks like this. Down attack, you know, has a forward guard. You can use it to block, but it does down attack +5. It's not really reliable. It's more like we're not doing many down attack abilities, but yeah, it's really cool. Just you know, you could squeeze it in with your shift abilities, like your shift LMB, into shift RMB, into shift Q, right? That's a cool one. Yeah. Anything else to cover? Let me know how you guys find the class. If you like it, if you don't like the new class. I'd like to know if you have any suggestions on the guide, or if you know anything that you can add to this guide. Feel free to add it. Let me know if you like it more than Deadeye, if you're going to be tagging both of them, if you're going to be rerolling. I don't think the class is going to be very popular, but, you know, it is for some people. He is comfortable. He is very comfortable. He's very modern. You know, he has a very, like, you know, modern kind of kits. And I feel like the modern kits, you can kind of, like, they flow a bit better, you know. Right there, I'm putting RB, C, Q, you know. Then I can go into, like, BAP, E, back, 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 right? If you're in, so if you're Wing in, E, shift, back F, C, shift C, right? You ideally want to be using, for the, like, the mass AoE around you, rotation, which is, it's like you're skipping the back E. You want to be using something like, ideally, let's say you're teleporting in, like, whoop, you're in, E, back F, and then you're doing the shifts, C, shift F into shift C, okay? So it will always be like this, or this, right? Now you can, you can wonder, like, why is shift, back E here instead of, you know? This is, like, very optional, because technically these two hit harder. But it could be something like boom, boom, and boom. And, yeah. And that's it. That's it for this guide. Thank you for watching. If you want to catch me, twitch.tv/rareentry. You can check me out there. Go follow. And let me know if this video helped you out. Welcome to the video. And I hope you guys are enjoying it. For more class guides, you know, there'll be a link somewhere.